Hey, so for this project, I explored how artificial intelligence can be used in biomedical engineering, especially in areas like blood flow in the circulatory system and air flow in lungs. I would also like to share what I learned and how it's changed the way that I think about using AI. Can I guarantee that my answers were correct? Honestly, I can't. I can follow basic math rules and the fluid mechanical ideas, equations, pressure flow relationship, but I'm not a biomedical engineer or a doctor. When we simplified blood to behave like plain water and treated arteries like pipes, I knew that that was like a big shortcut. Real blood is way more complicated, of course. Um, Vessels stretch and heartbeats impulse. In the same with it's the same with respiratory flow. I didn't include branching airways or the elasticity of lungs. So those things can change our results, and there are more external factors that can affect the final answer. So even if numbers look like neat on paper, I can't honestly claim that the answer is medically reliable. So what would I need to be sure? Um, to really trust those results, I would have to like check them against clinical studies or medical grade simulations, recalculate everything, and maybe use like a software as like as another way of checking my results. And of course, kind of like talk to experts, like people who actually work with cardiovascular or pulmonary data every day. So with that, the best I can say is that the equations are internally consistent. Do I agree with simplifications? For classroom exercises, yes, they help illustrate how the same fluid dynamic tools we use in mechanical engineering show up in medicine. But I never use those shortcuts to design a treatment or give medical advice. They're teaching examples, nothing more. It's like whenever they say that don't Google your symptoms when you're sick because it would probably say that you have cancer. That's the same thing. How I usually use AI and what changes now. Honestly, I admit that I often accept AI answers too quickly. If the explanation is clear and the math checks out, I honestly move on. I don't always ask for sources or push back with follow up questions or verify the data that I gave, because that's also a problem that I've seen. It confuses data or basic information in an exercise. So working on this project made me realize I need to slow down. From now on, I kind of like plan to ask for assumptions or limits every time, double check units and information, and when the topic touches health or safety, look for confirmation in research papers or from real experts, you know. AI will stay as a tool, not a final authority. That's something that I think that generations have completely forgotten and have gave AI such a powerful position in educational methods, you know. So this whole experience basically reminded me that AI is powerful, but only if we stay critical and deliberate. Used well, it can really speed up analysis, like blood flows or breathing patterns, but used carelessly, it can give us numbers that look right but lead us to the wrong direction. So that's the biggest lesson I'm taking forward, and that's what I kind of like basically learned in this project. And I hope that I really implement the things that I propose to get better at while using AI, and that also people don't fully trust AI, because at the end of the day, for example, medicine, they keep discovering things day by day. And I think basically in a lot of areas of our life. So even if it's a really powerful um, educational or just like a tool, it's a very powerful tool. we should never go put all our guts in the use of AI. Thank you.